welcome back to my channel. It's Megan and welcome to 2023. It's been a hot second since I have filmed a video. I've just been in a major slump with everything. Like, all I have done when I came home was sat and watched TikToks and or Netflix of some sort, and I've just been very in a reading slump, very in a filming slump, just not wanting to do anything. I was also sick a lot in December, and I was out of town a lot, surprisingly, in December. So it was like whenever I was out of town, I was fine, and then I'd be home for a weekend and I'd be sick, and it was just like back and forth, and I just got really burnt out. So here we are, we're back and ready to groove in 2023. I can't believe it's the new year already, and we're kicking it off with none other than a Mythical Mail Monday. I have 4 boxes here to unbox. One of them isn't going to be like too extensive because it's the Once Upon a Book Club box, which comes with mystery prizes, which you don't actually open until you read the books. So I will do exclusive unboxing videos on those when I read the books, but then I also have 2 Fairyloots and an Illumicrate to unbox. So without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, this boy's hefty. So here is the Once Upon a Book Club box. This is volume 2 of the Bridgerton books. And I can't believe I got volume 1 like probably a year and a half ago, and I haven't read any of the books yet. So we are just killing it over here with my TBR game. I'll have to do like an update on stats. That'd be kind of cool. Like, here's the stats going into 2023, and then maybe at the end of the year, like updated stats on where I'm at the end of like how many books on my physical TBR, how many books in my NetGalley, so on and so forth, just to kind of get a read, I guess, on where I'm at. But again, that would be another video. So here is the Once Upon a Book Club box. Let's break her open, shall we? Got my trusty little box knife here. I thought I already undid this. I think I only did one of the tapes, and there's like 6 though, so oh boy, she is stuck in there. I will say, oh my gosh, there's more tape. It's everywhere. I will say I did finish quite a few TV shows in my hiatus of filming and reading. I finished The Office, and I finished New Girl. I also started Legend of Korra. I started Friends. I've never seen Friends before. And there was something else. Oh, I watched Miss Marvel from the Marvel universe. So pretty good on TV shows, I must say. I think I'm gonna start incorporating like TV and movie shows to this channel. Not only will I be doing like a TBR of what I want to read in each month at the beginning of the month, but I'll also do a like, here's the things I want to watch throughout the month. I think that'll be fun. Kicking off 2023 right where we left off in 2022 and trying to knock you guys over. I cannot, wow, this box is taking 8 years to unbox. I'm so sorry. I cannot handle all of this. Here's our little brochure of thingamabobs, more so like paper products. So it's got the, like, what comes in this. It's got a paper, not paper mark, a bookmark. And it's got like just little advertisement stuff. So I don't even know, like, can you see this? This is extensive. I'm trying to figure out how to unbox this because there's not enough space between me and the camera for this. I'm gonna set this on the floor. Hold please. Whoa. That thing you heard break was my paper cutter here, so we're off to a great start, let me tell you. Ooh, these are kind of dusty. Let's just pull everything out and then assess. Goodbye, box. Ooh, I'm sweating. Okay. So we have 4 books here. They are the next 4 books of the Bridgerton series. I've not read the Bridgerton series, so I don't know if these are in the correct order. Forgive me. Actually, I lied. I do know the order. It says it right here on the spine. So we start with book number 5, which is To Sir Philip with Love, which I believe is actually the season number 3 that they're going to be working on. They're kind of doing the TV series out of order from what I'm understanding. So they did like book 1, season 1, book 2, season 2, but then they're doing book 5 as season 3. So we'll see how that goes. Then we have book 6, which is When He Was Wicked. There is like dust all over these. I don't know what it is. I love this like design though. There we go. Because it's in a library bookshop little looking thing. Very cute. Book 7 is It's in His Kiss. And here's what that one looks like. And then book 8 is On the Way to the Wedding. And this actually looks like where one of my friends got married in like the conservatory in Pittsburgh. Very cool. I love that. Very pretty. And then we also got some goodies of like things to open with the books. So we have, let me organize these here. Okay, so it looks like we got 2 for To Sir Philip with Love. We got 2 for It's in His Kiss. We got 3 for When He Was Wicked. And we got 2 for On the Way to the Wedding. So again, I will open these separately in like actual reading vlogs of these books, because as you can see, you open them on like certain pages of the books, and I don't want to spoil myself until I read the actual books. That is something I plan to do this year. So starting in February, I'm going to read book 1, book 2 will be in March, book 3 April, so on and so forth. So you can look forward to those reading vlogs coming up this year. And moving on to something I can actually open for you guys. The next thing up is the Illumicrate box. I have not like fully opened it. I just opened it to make sure it was the month I was waiting on, so I did lift the lid when I received it, but I have not opened anything in here yet. I don't know what's in here, so this is what it looks like. So let's open her up, shall we? So again, I did just peek inside to make sure that this was the November crate. I skipped December due to buying a ton of Christmas presents and going to Disney as well as to Mexico. I just needed some extra cash on hand, so I skipped December's box. So I will not be opening that one in the future, but I did resub for January. Or not resub, I just skipped December and then my subscription kicked back in January. Here's November. It took forever to get here because I'm in the United States and there was major shipping delays to the United States. So before I accidentally read what is in here, the theme is some kind of monster, and here's the theme art. Next is, oh, another T10. We've been collecting a lot of these between Fairyloot and Illumicrate. I don't particularly use them. I've only kept one because it was just like gorgeous design. It was I think the 6 Crimson Cranes one. So let's see what this one looks like. Okay, so this one has, it's like green with golden animal designs around the edge, and then up here is like a gilded, not gilded, but like golden rim, and then on top it looks like a sun sort of compassy thing. The reflection on here really sucks, so I'm sorry if you can't tell, but that's kind of what that looks like. And this says that it has a quote here on the bottom. It says, "You're a hero and I'm a monster," she whispered. "There's only one way that this story ever ends. Vanessa Lynn." So I'm assuming that this is inspired by Only a Monster. I think that's the name of the book. But yeah, here's this. You just pull off the thing there. Oh, that had a nice pop. That like scratched my brain in a nice way. And then inside is just where you keep your tea fresh. But I'm not a tea drinker, so this has no like bearing on my life really. But it is just a cute little jar. Not really my taste in design, so I'll probably pass on this one. But for someone who either 1 likes tea or 2 likes this design, it's a very nicely made piece. Next is this fabric item. Not sure what this is. Let's find out, shall we? I'm assuming it's some sort of towel. It doesn't feel big enough to be a blanket. I like the like material though. Very nice. I am not sure what this is because it is extending larger than I thought it would. Oh, is it a scarf maybe? That's a nice scarf. I don't know why I just said it like that. Scarf. It's a nice scarf. I think I'm getting slap happy. I'm gonna check the spoiler card because I don't know for sure what this is, and I could just be wearing a towel, who knows. Okay, Frozen Wilderness Scarf. I'm not wearing a towel. Go Megan. It is inspired by Vasya and the Winter Night trilogy. I do really like the material, and I do really love the colors of this. I think I might keep it and hold on to it. Sage has recently become one of my favorite colors, and I think it pairs nicely with a lot of the clothes I have, so I'm gonna keep this one. Very excited. What else we got down in here? Okay, we have a pouch. Wow, it's like when you open a Christmas gift and like the box is separate from what the like actual gift inside is. Like my sister, I think, got like a box of oatmeal, but it was like something like actually different inside. She's like, wow, a box of oatmeal. Oh, it's one of those replica swords letter opener things. Just based off appearance, I'm honestly not sure what this sword is from. I do like the glittery effect down in the creases though. Very cool. Okay. Checking the spoiler card. I'm a cheater, I know. This one is by Ascalon. Oh, I would not have ever guessed Priory of the Orange Tree. Wow. So glad I checked the spoiler card. That was not at all in my mind in the slightest. So yeah, this is from Priory of the Orange Tree. Clearly. I just noticed Illumicrate switched to these. Why'd they do that? I liked their like packing that they normally have. I hate these. Next thing is either a pillowcase or a tote bag. Not sure which yet. Alright, we are going tote bag because I see handles. This is for the Scholomance. I'm blanking on if that is like Atlas 6 or like the Book of Night or a Ninth House. I don't know, one of those dark academia things. Oh, let's see. Gateway to Freedom tote bag from A Deadly Education. Wow, I was in the right realm. I was just on the wrong book. Hello, Anthony. Did you come? Do you like my audience here? An audience. I felt bad throwing them on the ground.
The gang's all here.
The gang's all here. Did you just come in to bring me a drink?
Yeah, you left it out there.
Thanks. Alright, I'm seeing the book down in here. I think that's the last item. I'm just gonna dig a little to make sure. Yep, that is the last item. And I'm very excited about this one. It is The Luminaries by Susan Dennard. Susan also wrote the Truth Witch series, which I've really been enjoying. I haven't finished it yet, but my friend Callum really encouraged me to read it, and I've read the first 3, I believe. I really need to continue. I read Truth Witch, Wind Witch, and I think I started Blood Witch, but haven't. Oh, and I read Sight Witch or something like that. It was like the smaller one. I cannot. Yeah, Sight Witch. I'm looking down at it here. And then I started Blood Witch, but I need to finish it. And I believe that there's another one out now. That's a sidetrack though. This is The Luminaries. I am loving this design. Very like regal. Not regal, but like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. It's fine. It's fine. I want to open it so I can get inside and show you the pieces. I need to piece my little box cutter back together. Come on, you got this. We have a cut, you guys. We have an opening. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. So here is a better look at it. Look at that gilding. Look at that reflection. Gorgeous. And then here are the sprayed edges. And then the inside, let's see. Oh yes, look at these end papers. Very pretty. Just like a foresty thing going on. And then it's the same end paper on the back here. And I believe it is signed. Yep, here is the signature page. So I'm very excited about this. It says the forest is dangerous for a luminary untrained. I haven't read any of the synopsis of this. I'm very much a cover and or author buyer, so the fact that I've read this author before and enjoyed their work as well as loving this cover, perfect. So I'm gonna set that right there. And move this good doll box out of the way. Now on to our first of the Fairyloot boxes. We have this one here. I don't know. I believe one's November, one's December YA. So let's find out together, shall we? This is... I am not seeing thingy on top that expresses what theme it is. So I guess we're gonna go digging for it. First thing I saw right off the bat, I'm very excited about, because it looks like it is Caraval themed and or in that realm. Could be Where Dreams Descend, could be Night Circus, just in that realm of like circusy things. So here is the design. We've got cards, we've got a circus tent, we've got a top hat, a rose, and here it says, every person has the power to change their fate if they are brave enough to fight for what they desire more than anything. That is Caraval right there, if I ever heard it. And just to prove my point, there's Stephanie Garber, her name right there. And this is a book sleeve. I love the kind with the zipper up top so we can get it all closed, and the inside is very nicely, not insulated, but lined, I guess you could say. So it'll definitely keep those books safe, and this is a really good first item. I'm very excited about it. Next up we have, it looks like a little hand towel wrapped up in a ribbon here. It's Le Cirque des Rêves. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I believe that this is the circus from Night Circus, if I remember correctly. So this is a cute little hand towel. It would be cute in a like circus themed or like fun themed bathroom like that. I don't know if I'll ever do that theme in a bathroom, but definitely could see this being a fun little touch to that. Next are some bookends. Okay, so we have, oh, it just looks like a carousel horse. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, there we go. So it's just a carousel horse in the middle of like a tent. This is definitely going on my circus shelf. I don't know if I've shown that like well before, but I have like Where Dreams Descend, Caraval, I've got the Night Circus up there, I've got Enchanté, Romanov, Kingdom of Back, and then my Greatest Showman stuff all on that shelf, so this will go on that shelf as well. Alright, the next thing is actually the book down in its sleeving, but I know there's usually paper products, so I'm going to pull this out and set it aside. And yes, here are paper products. And I'm not seeing a spoiler card down in here unless it's in the bag with the book. So I don't remember what the theme was or what month this is or like anything. So bear with me on that. But we have our two tarot cards that are next. We have the sun and the moon. And then we have the next two foiled god bookmarks. This looks like Aries for sure. And if I had to guess, I'd say maybe like Demeter, maybe? I don't know. Maybe Aphrodite? I can't tell. Alright, let's see if the spoiler card's down in here. Nothing on that side. And oh, we've got the fairy scoop and our art card bookmark. Let's see if the spoiler card, nope, no spoiler card. I'm so confused. It says next month's theme is Hidden Worlds, but then this bookmark matches next month's theme. So I don't know if this is like a month late or if we got this bookmark incorrect. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so this has to be the incorrect bookmark of the month because the description of what's coming next month is not matching what's in this box. So this was the December theme of Come One, Come All. I guess we're just getting an extra January bookmark. And then, yeah, so here's the fairy scoop, I guess. And the book is Cruel Illusions, Win or Die. Well, this is going on the circus shelf if I ever saw a book to go on the circus shelf. Here is the sprayed edges. It says a deadly competition, a magical secret society, a chance for revenge. Ooh. Here are the end pages, and then here's the hardback with the embossing there. And here's this end page. Very, very cool. And I love the matte black with the like red embossing. Very cool. Love that. Love. On to our last Fairyloot box. I don't remember if this is November or if I got January's already. We're gonna find out together. And there's no spoiler card again. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what month this is. Okay. First thing I'm pulling out is a Kingdom of the Wicked mug. Ooh. I do have a Kingdom of the Wicked mug somewhere already. It might be behind this chair. Oh yeah, here it is. This one. It's still in the box. I just remember opening it and liking it. So let's see what this one looks like. Alright. Ooh, interesting. We've got like a black and white theming with gold embossing, or whatever you want to call it. And then we have our main couple, if it wants to focus. So the kingdom, the couple, we got some snakes going on. Very cool. I don't know if this is cool enough to display, so I may or may not keep it. We shall see. Also, for those of you that are new, I really only keep mugs that are good for display because I don't drink coffee, I don't drink tea. I drink hot cocoa, but very rarely, and really only during winter, so I don't have a ton of reason to have mugs. Next is a grimoire pin designed by Noon Designs, and grimoires are from Sorcery of Thorns, so I'm excited. Ooh, okay, so it's a book and it just says spells on it. Very cool looking. Love that. The next thing is a pouch. Let's see. Oh, it feels like another letter opener sword thing. Oh, that one's interesting. So it's like a sword with a snake wrapped around it. Definitely a little different from the other ones we've received. I don't think you could really use this one as a letter opener. This is a serpent and dove letter opener. I guess you can use it as a letter opener. I don't know how. Next thing I am seeing is this book. So I'm going to set it aside just here in my lap because we have a few more things down at the bottom. Haha, we found the spoiler card. So this was the November theme of the witching hour. So that answers that question. And then we have some tarot cards. We have the Tower and the Star. These look like maybe We Hunt the Flame characters. And then we have a journal planner thing. I love the like texture of this. It's kind of like squishy leather, and it's got a bee on the front, which could either be Strange the Dreamer or just general bookish, I guess. But it looks like it's just a planner for book reviews. You put title, author, genre, notes, rating, describe this book in 5 words, and page count. Here's what the page looks like. So that's cool. I love the color of this like minty green, but I have gotten rid of a lot of these type of things from my collection because they just sit and don't get used. I typically tend to use like Goodreads and my Google spreadsheet to keep track of things. So I will be passing this along maybe to my aunt or cousin. And then finally we have the book. But before the book, we have to pull out our little bookmark and whatnot here. So we have the bookmark of the month. We have an art card author letter. And then we have the fairy scoop. I'll come back to this in a second for... Well, actually, let me go back to this. Wait. I see. They used the same picture by accident, but put different descriptions. So I think that Hidden Worlds is January's theme, but this picture is wrong. So we'll come back to Hidden Worlds in a second to discuss what's going to be happening in January. And the book is The Ones We Burn by Rebecca Mix. I have eyeballed this one quite a bit. I love the accent on the cover. It's giving me Sky in the Deep vibes, which I really loved. I Am a Weapon, Use Me. We've got this really cool ombre effect going on the side. It looks better in person than it does on camera. It looks pretty harsh between the two colors on camera, but it's not as bad in person. I think it like kind of blends nicely. Yeah. So there's that, and then we have on the back here, I'm the monster, I'm the shield, I'm the knife in the dark. And then let's see if we got some end pages here. Ooh, okay, so oh my gosh, I just threw that into my eyeball. Oh, ow. We have a signature plate here. That really threw me off. And some really cool like end pages. And then ooh, here's the hardcover embossing. Oh, and we have even oh, I'm gonna drop it, an alternate dust jacket here. So lots of little features going on. I really like this one. So that is The Ones We Burn. And to round it all up here, let's discuss what's going to be in January's box. So next month's rewind, try that again. Next month's box is going to include items inspired by The Stardust Thief, We Hunt the Flame, the featured book of the month, and there will be a fandom neutral item. And it will be the start of a new collectible line. So we'll see how that goes, and I'm excited for that. The theme is Hidden Worlds. We probably should be getting the box soon, so stay tuned for that, probably beginning of February, because next week for Mythical Mail I have a huge haul for you. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you Wednesday with another video. Bye friends.